Hey everybody, this is Doug. I don't know. Uh, it's a difficult thing since none of you guys are really in my head to explain to you how my brain really works. But I wonder things. Sometimes I just think about stuff that nobody else really thinks about. Like when Jesus was feeding the 5,000 and people are pressing in from every side, what if he really had to go to the bathroom? Number two. Stuff like that. And then I think stuff like God's creation is really beautiful. It's amazing how everything works just right. Because what if poop wasn't water soluble and you had to wipe with like turpentine or gasoline or something? See, that's the kind of stuff like nobody thinks like that. That's just goofy. And it's not that all my thoughts revolve around poop. That just happened to be two in common there. But I had a thought today as I was responding to a comment about LGBTQ things, and people being able to identify as a we or a they or a she or a it or a whatever they want. And I just wondered, how long is it going to be until it's perfectly okay to identify as whatever race you feel like you really are? Huh? Is there a line somewhere that hasn't been crossed yet? Because, of course, we've always had, like, Vanilla Ice and people pretending they were black rappers. And there's always been a certain amount of cultural appropriation that people seem to chafe at and be unhappy about. But what if I was just to decide that God made me wrong and I'm really a black man trapped in a white man's body? Or a black woman trapped in a white man's body? What if I can decide that I shouldn't be a boy, I should be a girl, and I should be identified as whatever gender I want, regardless of genetics, regardless of how I was born or what's on my birth certificate? If it's up to me to just decide whatever, then why can't I apply for college loans as a Native American or African American or whatever I want? I mean, why can't I just say that, today I identify as, Native American. And, if I get scholarships and stuff for that, well, so be it, because that's how I think I am. And, of course, tomorrow could be different. And maybe on paper, nobody could actually verify that I'm that. But, I identify as that. And what a mess. What a giant mess. I was reading an article the other day about the throuple that's getting ready to get married in California. A guy and two girls that are all in love and living together, and they're getting married, and the three of them, and they're a throuple. And where's it going to end? And so I was just wondering, like, what isn't soluble? Like, what isn't dissolvable and reconstitutable? Like, I have a penis, but I think I'm a girl. I have a vagina, but I think I'm a boy. I'm white, but I think I'm black. Why not? I mean, what other lines are there to cross? I think I'm me, but I'm really a sex robot. I mean, there's people that think they're Barbie dolls. There's people that think they're anime characters. I mean, why not just whatever? So I'm wondering, like, what do you call it? What initial do we add to LGBTQ when somebody identifies as a completely different race than who they really are? The world's nuts. It's just nuts. It's getting nuttier by the minute. And I'm sure there's somebody out there already has figured this out, and there's some, racial studies class where it intersects with all of this, and somebody's already figured all this out. They got a name for it, but or maybe not. Maybe it's a line in the sand you can't cross, because race is somehow different than gender, and race is predetermined, and you can't mess around with race. But gender's fluid. Are you with me? Whoo! Interesting conversation to have. And then I have to know not just your pronoun, but that as white as I am, I need you to refer to me as African American, even though everything your eyes see, you're supposed to know that I'm one of 96 gender pronouns and I'm an African American, because I decided I was. Oh, man. And on top of that, I might be 3 people, not 1, and I might be a dog, not a person. You know, who knows? It's a crazy, crazy world. Anyway, just a thought. If you have some, crazy thought that's been bothering you about creation or what ifs or whatever, just, maybe put it in the comment and we'll all have a good laugh, and maybe somebody has an answer for you about, something water soluble, whatever. Anyway, oh man, so I'm in a better mood than I was in the last video, but still just as crazy. So anyway, God bless y'all. Just something to think about. More later. Bye bye.